We want to welcome you to Season 2 of TalonTV. I'm Jayla.
And I'm Davion. Here's some food for thought. Mayonnaise ice cream.
What?
It's crazy. Stay tuned to find out more in our new segment, Hawk Talk.
And the sports team talks about the summer preparations of our men and Lady Hawk sports team with Sports Corner.
That and more. You're watching TalonTV. This year, administration in Red Oak is cracking down on student IDs and dress code. Dr. Goddard, the superintendent of Red Oak, affirmed in the July board meeting the dress code already in place will be more strictly enforced by staff and administration. He also stated IDs are related to safety.
We want to make sure that you wear your student IDs at all times when you're in school and riding the bus so that we can identify you as a student of Red Oak ISD. It also helps all your teachers and students get to know your name. So that's an important one.
The full message can be viewed on Red Oak ISD website at www.redoakisd.org. Students and parents also are encouraged by the district to read the full dress code policy, which is also on the Red Oak ISD website.
Students will see a big change in the Hawks nest. Administration removed the infamous infinity couches from the nest because of the trash left behind by students after lunch. Eating outside the cafeteria is also no longer permitted.
We also have two new administrators to Red Oak High School. Mrs. Torres is coming to the high school from the Red Oak Middle School.
And Mr. Alcorn, the other newcomer to the high school administration team, comes from DeSoto ISD. Welcome these new faces with open wings. Get it? Because we're Hawks.
I get it. As the new school year begins, students are often looking for ways to get involved. The Red Oak High School website offers a link for organizations to give students information about meetings, forums, sponsors, and more. This site is continuously updated with new information and clubs offered at Red Oak High School.
After the break, Ryan and Jaden will fill you in on the Hawks summer sports preparation.
Reminder, IDs are a mandatory part of dress code and must be worn around your neck every day. If you don't have your ID yet, they can be made during the first 2 weeks of school in the front office. Welcome back to Sports Corner. I'm Ryan Carson here to fill you in on your favorite Hawk sports. Despite the heat, your Hawk and Lady Hawk athletes went above and beyond to prepare for their upcoming seasons. The Lady Hawks volleyball team held their annual volleyball camps during July and have had weekly workouts ever since. Make sure you go and support your Lady Hawks at their Arlington tournament this weekend. Speaking of summer camps, the Hawks football team was out in the heat preparing as well. With more on the football team's summer preparation and upcoming game, let's go to Jaden Allen.
The Hawks football camp has been on the ground to prepare for the 2018 season. The football team has set themselves on a journey to build a chemistry, not to just win football games, but to give back to their community. Coach Ross has pushed his players to gain each other's trust and to focus on being district champs.
Yeah, I think the biggest deal our guys understand is they're going to have to improve every day that we practice and work together as a team to accomplish the goals that we set for ourselves. You know, obviously we're not going to go into any game and not want to win it. So, I guess you could say our goal is 10-0 or whatever you want to say, but really what our goal is to improve weekly. You know, I think this is a playoff football team, but to do that we're going to have to improve every week, and to do that we're going to have a plan, and we're going to have to work every day in practice to make sure that we do that. You know, I think right now our biggest goal this summer was to be better teammates. You know, these guys have never really had to pay a price to play football like they've had to in the last several months since we came here, and they understand that. I think the guys that are the leaders on the football team, they appreciate that. You know, a strong work ethic builds trust as much as it builds athletic ability. And I think these guys are learning to trust each other. And I think that's the biggest thing we wanted to get out of this summer. You know, we've had well over 150 guys here 4 days a week all summer long. You know, that commitment to each other, that builds trust. And with that trust, we can build a great team.
The Hawks will have the first scrimmage on August 24th against Colleyville Heritage at the Panther Mustang Stadium. The football coaches are encouraging everyone to come out and support the Hawks as they kick off their 2018 season. I'm Jaden Allen, Sports News. Now back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, Jaden. To keep updated with your favorite Hawks sports, keep tuning into TalonTV and Sports Corner. Until next time, I'm Ryan, and that was Sports Corner. See ya!
Red Oak High School dress code is a very important rule to follow. Solid color t-shirts are not dress code, while collared shirts with the color maroon, white, black, navy blue are dress code, as well as Red Oak Spirit shirts. To learn everything about dress code, you can visit the official Red Oak ISD website.
Now for Hawk Talk with Miranda, Tracy, Isaac, and Eddie.
Welcome to this year's first Hawk Talk.
I'm Miranda and this is Tracy and we're your hosts.
So I heard that Netflix is adding some new icons.
Yes, this company is currently refreshing the previous icons and selecting dozens of new options, including characters from its own original shows like Stranger Things, Orange is the New Black, Queer Eye, and more.
You know what is the most weirdest thing to hear is mayonnaise ice cream. Well, Scottish Galleria Ice for Clark seems determined to test its limits by occasionally introducing headline-grabbing and limited edition new flavors. Did you know that barbers actually use fire to style hair and to burn off the split ends?
No, but this video shows the stylist in a California salon who explained that his method both shortens and seals the ends.
Yes, while he says that his method of using scissors causes breakage, additional split ends, and drier hair.
Now to Eddie for today's feature.
It's a brand new year of high school, which I'm very excited about. We all know that the start of a new school year can be very stressful, but not only for students, also for parents and teachers as well.
I'm really excited to see my former students and also to see the new faces, the new kids, and hopefully form some new relationships with them.
I'm going to be teaching an AP course this year. I took a lot of technology classes this summer just because I would like to incorporate more technology in my classroom.
New teachers, in addition to what just the training is for the staff at each campus. So new teachers usually do about a week before all the other teachers start.
So excited that he can go to a great school, Red Oak. The Red Oak ISD Independent School District is great. And I'm also glad that he doesn't have to play Fortnite anymore.
Everyone is so excited for the new Hawk year, and with all their hard work and dedication, I'm sure that this year will be one to remember. Back to you, girls.
Thanks, Eddie. Now to Isaac for today's movie review.
Hello, my name is Isaac and I'm going to be your host for this year's movie review, the place in which we do not review movies, we just tell you about them. And the movies I'm going to tell you about this week are Papillon, that's French, with Charlie Hunnam, Rami Malek, and Roland Moller. We also have The Bookshop with Emily Mortimer, Patricia Clarkson, and Bill Nye, not the science guy. We also have Searching with Joan Cho, Deborah Messing, and Joseph Lee. And finally, we have Happy Time Murderers with Melissa McCarthy, Maya Rudolph, and Elizabeth Banks. If you hate the Muppets, you're going to love this movie because this movie is about killing the Muppets. The puppet stars of the iconic TV show Happy Time Gang are some of the biggest celebrities around town. But off camera, the family-friendly cast leads the kind of lives that are not so family-friendly. When the stars of Happy Time Gang begin to be killed, two mismatched detectives are going to try to solve the case while trying not to kill each other. That's it for this movie review. I'll see you on Friday.
Thanks, Isaac, and stay tuned for trivia questions with prizes.
That's it for today's Hawk Talk. See ya!
That's all for this week.
Be sure to tune in next week for TalonTV.
See ya.
See ya.